All right, so some of the things that you guys need to review if you are looking at buying notes, and just so that you know, when our clients come to us and they say, hey, Heather, I saw that deal out of Florida on your website, I want to look at that, we give them a due diligence package. And all of these things that I'm going to talk about are in that due diligence package. If you guys are looking at buying notes from anybody else, make sure that you are looking at these things. You want to look at the mortgage and the note. Remember, we talked about that. Note and mortgages or deeds of trust all go hand in hand. And that is what is going to identify how you're going to get your money back, what your collateral is, what the term of the note is, what the interest rate is, okay? You want to ask to see that. You want to see that they had title insurance. Title insurance is transferable to people that buy notes, but it has to be worded in a specific way. So our title insurance insures Secured Investment Corp., its successors and or assignees. That means if we sell the note and we assign it to John Bloxam, it is assignable to him. So make sure that you see the title policy, because it's also going to tell you that you have title insurance, that you're in a first lien. That way, if any weird lien pops up, and they do, I've seen deals 6 months down the road where some random lien wasn't cleared through closing, you have title insurance to back that, and it's good for 12 months. You want to see a final HUD. So the HUD is the document that the borrower signed and reviewed when they took the loan out, and it identifies where all the monies went. So it's going to tell you, if it's a purchase, it's going to say this was the purchase price, these were all the fees that were paid. You want to see that. You want to see where the money went. If it was a refinance, you want to see where the monies went. So final HUD. Any allonges to note, that doesn't really come into play with us because we're not reassigning the note. We are the original lender. But if you're buying a note from somebody that already bought it from somebody else, you want to make sure that it was transferred to them properly so that they can transfer it to you. And that's the same with the assignments of mortgages or deeds of trust. If you're buying a note that somebody else had already purchased, and this probably comes more into play with non-performing notes, you want to make sure that the person that's assigning it to you has the actual legal right to do that. And then pay history is a big one. If it's an existing note, ask for their pay history. I can't tell you how many times we've had borrowers come to us for a refinance, and it's always odd to me that they're trying to refinance a note that's at a lower interest rate. More often than not, it's because they're not paying, which doesn't mean it's a bad deal, but you need to know what you're getting into. So if it is an existing note, ask to see pay history.